There are evacuation orders and warnings for the burn areas that go into effect tomorrow.
Assignment editor Mike Rogers is at the desk tracking these in real time. Mike.
Yeah, pretty much any recent fire that we've had now has these these evacuation warnings ahead of tomorrow's the heaviest of the storm tomorrow night. I want to jump into my computer here and I'll show you exactly the areas that we're talking about. No surprise in the Palisades area, near the Palisades fire, a very large chunk of Malibu, and in fact all the way up near Pepperdine University as well. Not only because of the Palisades fire, but remember, this is where the Franklin fire burned as well. So you've got voluntary evacuations there. The red area is still the area where you're not allowed in unless you're a resident. The purple is evacuation warnings within those areas for the residents that were allowed to return. You've got some here just west of the 405 off Mandeville Canyon. Remember, the fire burned right into this canyon here. And look at this. We have some also in the Hollywood Hills, right around Runyon Canyon, Curson Avenue, all the way down to Franklin. That's a voluntary evacuation warning. That was because of the Sunset fire. Then you go over to the Eaton fire, and you've got those ones. You heard Jasmine talking about the beginning of the show. We're waiting for the ones in Sierra Madre to pop up. Those aren't in place till tomorrow, likely why you're not seeing them on this map right now. But you do see the other ones in the foothills all above Altadena and then into the Sierra Madre area. And then you've even got some over here in the canyon areas, because we're even going back to the fires like the Line and the Bridge fires back in the summer, or the late summer rather, of last year. So we're checking all of those. I also want to show you why we're checking those. It is because of things like these. These are the catch basins. This is one in the Altadena area. Look at all of the debris that is still in those basins. I can tell you, before we hit our last big storm, this basin was empty, and now you can see all of the leftover debris. This is a time lapse from the last 6 hours where they have been working to try to clear it out. Unfortunately, though, you can tell it's really kind of no match. They're working right around that drain there to try to keep that open, but there is still a lot of debris in our debris basins, which is obviously of great concern. We just flew one over in the Altadena area, the Sierra Madre area, that wasn't even touched at all. So we'll have to keep an eye on those as the storm moves through tomorrow night as well, guys.
So stressful for those folks. All right, Mike, thanks so much.